Cisco Show. Don't touch that remote. We got a great show here. We have a movie actor. You know, we're going to make Northtown High School a place to be. And so I just want to mention that we have this actor that's in the show that's coming up, Greed 2. But before I talk to him, I want to just thank everybody. This is my 30th year doing this show here at Northtown High School. I don't remember 30 years ago who the president was, but I'm still here. I'm 94 years old, still bobbing and weaving. And I'm so happy we got some new students behind the cameras. I want to say hello to them and wish them a luck, and I hope you get promoted. And pay attention behind them cameras. You watching there over there? Okay, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to come into your home. And you know, this show is covered by Verizon, Comcast, and YouTube. In fact, the show goes worldwide. If you got any Gumbaris and Gumbaris in Italy or South America or wherever it is, tell them the Hank Cisco Show. Okay, so without further ado, my guest today is from the movie Creed 2, and he got an interesting background that we're going to talk about. So, my man is Luiz Roche and weighing 200 times. Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Okay, let's tell them all about it, okay? Now, you were born in Puerto Rico, right?
Yes, I was born in Puerto Rico.
And how old were you when you come over here?
I came over here when I was 16 years old.
16 years old. All right, talk a little louder now, okay?
16 years old.
Yeah, okay. Get a little closer so I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, now, you're only 16 years of age.
At 16 years of age.
By yourself, or you come with your family?
With my family, with my parents.
Yeah, and where did you land?
Philadelphia.
Where? Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you stayed there?
Yeah, I stayed
You
over
didn't
there.
go, right? You didn't move around, okay. And so when you came here, you were bobbing, you're a young guy, you didn't know where to go, what to do, who to talk to, and you went to the wrong places, wrong things, so you got yourself a little bit of trouble.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that taught you a lesson, right?
He taught me a big lesson.
Right, so, and sometimes you got put in jail, right?
Yes.
Yes, so, but don't feel bad about it. You made it good, you're doing good now. Martin Luther King was in jail 29 times. And look what happened. He's a famous man.
Amazing.
So now you're going to be famous, right?
Yes, hopefully.
But you don't have to go to jail first.
No, no more. That's
All
it.
All right, now, tell me, you came 16 years of age. Tell me how you got involved here. You're an actor. You were a model. You never boxed, did you?
Yes, I did. I
You
did
did a little
some
boxing.
background. Yeah.
We got your buddy here from
my friends,
Dominican
yeah.
Republic. He's going to be on another time, okay?
Yes, yes.
But in Puerto Rico, things are different down there, aren't they? People really don't know what poverty is, right?
No. Tell me. It is a little different. But the boxing background is just the same. That's like #1 sport in Puerto Rico. So either you a boxer in Puerto Rico or you like cockfights. One out of two.
Right. Well, I was born in Brooklyn. So that's almost like Puerto Rico.
Yes, yes. It's all little Puerto Rico. New York is like little Puerto Rico, just like Philadelphia.
But now they're really suffering down there now.
Yes, because of the Hurricane Maria.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, religion plays a big part, right?
It is a big part. The religion is like big part of being Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and then people rely on that. Yeah. So, right now, so you're in Philadelphia, and you got yourself a little bit of a problem. You come out. Now, how did you get involved with the movies?
With the movies,
talk loud now.
Okay, after I was incarcerated, I came out, and think I need a better life than the one I used to.
You put in your mind you're going to be a better life.
I'm gonna have to do better for myself, And I started working out my body,
Working out.
Doing stuff. I've seen that there's a lot of places. Once you go to jail, it's hard for you to incorporate it in society and get a good job.
Yeah.
To get like people most of the time discriminate when they see your background.
Yeah, boom.
Background, but I got a real good friend of mine in the gym that told me, listen, your personality.
Somebody has to have faith in you, right?
Yes. Somebody told me you can make it out there. So I went to a couple of auditions, and usually you get turned down. Being Spanish, being the background, and not having no experience.
Yeah.
So I keep working. You gotta work hard. You can't stop. You gotta keep punching, just like Sylvester Stallone said.
Yeah.
Keep punching.
Yeah.
No
can't
matter
rest.
no matter how hard life hits you, you gotta keep going forward.
Right.
Don't stop because you got denied over here. So I kept working. I went to school and start doing little shows, and I'm getting now to the bigger roles. I've been working in a couple of shows, TV shows, national TV shows.
How many? You're coming up on now. You got a daughter. It's in the audience right now.
Yes,
Crystal.
my beautiful daughter,
right?
Crystal. Yeah.
And we'll get a picture of her later on. We'll get everybody, all our buddies in there in the audience.
Yes.
And my daughter Mary's there too. She's my hit girl. She took all these notes down. We had you all in my patio, and we had a little Zeps, and we ate.
Yes, we have great food.
Yeah. So I then got your other friends are going to come on another show. I'm going to talk about how successful they were, in boxing. And they boxed some of the top guys in the country, So now you're in this show. We're going to talk about this movie. What do you do? What kind of what do you do?
Well, I'm into real estate. That's what I do, real estate, and I'm focusing now 100% into acting and modeling, which is what I'm trying to do at this time of my life, at this age.
You don't beat nobody up, do you?
No. I'm just I just do a lot of gym. I'm trying to keep myself in shape, which is hard when you eat a lot of pizza, cheesesteak, Philadelphia. So it's hard for you to keep in shape when you.
Right. And Sylvester Stallone's in the show too. Right?
Yeah, the movie is produced by Sylvester Stallone. He's everything on the movie, so everything got to do with him.
Yeah.
So he's.
Now, I got some questions from the audience up there, and the one question, the lady there with the green jacket, she's up there in the balcony. Yeah, I'm going to let you read it. But read that. What's it say? Out loud.
What role did you play in Creed 2? Okay. I got like 5 different roles on the Creed movie.
What do you play?
5 different roles. One is a church role, which is, I don't know if, because of copyright, but it's a church scene where one of the boxers, one of Creed's friends, good friends, passed away in this movie.
Oh yeah.
He's a real.
Who's friend?
Rocky.
Oh,
Rocky.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone friend.
Rocky's
In other words,
friend. Rocky. This is a Rocky. Well, what's Creed 2? It's the guy's an opponent, right?
Creed 2. No, Creed 2 is based on Creed was the in Rocky 2. Creed's father was one of the boxers, so this is his son. This is a saga. So they stopped calling him Rocky and turns into Creed.
Yeah.
So this is Creed 2 and is Creed's son. So and this movie, the last Rocky friend from the Rocky movie passed away in this movie, and I'm one of his related in the movie, close friend related. So that's one of my other scenes, one of the roles. Then I got another role, which is in the fight scene, which I'm one of the spectators inside the ringside. Then I have another role in the movie, which is on the party scene, which is Creed's girlfriend show, and I'm on the thing. And then my last role that I did was I'm walking in front of Rocky, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He's coming out of the house, and I'm the guy walking in front of the house.
Well, I'm going to make Northtown High School movie stars going to come here. I had some couple of actors from the show that's coming up. The Irishman, that's coming out.
Irishman, yes.
And then we had Vince.
Vince, yeah, really good friend of mine.
What show?
Vince working in Creed 2 with me.
Yeah, he was making. He's not in Creed.
Yeah, he did. He did working one of the scenes with me. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Vince
that.
working one of the.
Yeah, well, I had him on my show, and then the next time I wanted him, I called him. I said, "You gotta come on my show." He says, "No," I said, "I'm in New York now. I'm just shooting. I'm throwing a guy off the roof of the house."
Yeah, he be filming. He be in a lot of movies. He's like a legend.
I'm relying on you the person that does the casting for Creed 2 and all of Sylvester's. I want her on the show here. It's a lady.
Yeah, it's a lady and a man. It's both
and
of
a
them.
lady and man. We're trying to show here, and then when we'll kidnap Sylvester Stallone and have him come here.
Yeah.
You're my hitman. You're
I'm
gonna
the
want to
hitman.
get him.
I would.
Okay, we'll get him. All right, now here's another one from the guy with the brown jacket up there in the audience. Tell me about your boxing career.
Okay, my boxing
Now,
career.
I'm a former boxer, so watch it.
Yeah, so yeah. Keep on. Okay, my boxing career. I did a lot of like amateur, like in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico.
You fought amateur?
No, I didn't. I did like in Puerto Rico. They got what's the carnival, like where so they put a ring, and you go over there and fight people. Boom, boom, for $20.
Oh yeah.
For $20, you get beat up. You're gonna beat 4 guys in one night.
Oh my God, yeah.
So in Puerto Rico, I used to do a little of that carnival boxing, which I didn't really like to get hit. Like I didn't like to get hit. I'm not gonna lie. I was more like a spectator. So when I came over here, United States, I started boxing again. I took it a little more serious. Then again, I didn't like to get punched in the face. I didn't. I'm more like an actor. I like to fake it. So I start getting with professional boxers like my friend Rogelio Martinez, which is the guy that hopefully you have it on your shows and everybody know. Yeah. He teach me a lot. Him, very biased. Teach me about the boxing, and I used to train them. I used to be sparring with them. So I turned to be more like a coach on boxing. So
did you have a manager or a trainer or anybody?
Well, I used to train. I used to be the trainer. I used to do.
Now some of your other friends are going to be on the show later. He's from. I couldn't figure out whether he was from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah. Benny Baez was from Puerto Rico. Oh no, you mean the other trainer?
Yeah.
That's Cedric. Cedric is he's half Italian, half Indian. Yeah, he's an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder and is a trainer.
He's a trainer, MMA.
I got to figure. I said, well, I know you're Puerto Rican. The other guy was from the Dominican Republic. I couldn't figure out the other guy.
Benny Baez, Puerto
and
Rican.
He was born in India.
Yeah,
He's Indian, and he's half Italian. He's my
Italian.
compadre.
Yeah, my compadre.
Yes. They're all going to be in the show later, you know.
Yeah. Yes, they're
but
really
you're the
good
star
people.
today.
I'm the star today. Hopefully.
All right, now, what is your favorite movie you worked in? What's your favorite?
Well, I work in a couple of TV shows, national TV shows on Investigation Discovery called The Killer Closer.
Yeah.
The Killer Closer. That was a really good show. That's where I got a lot of experience. I was happy to see me on national TV. So I did 2 shows on The Killer Closer. Then I got an upcoming show called Kemper on Kemper, which is about Edmund Kemper, he was a real serial killer that killed a lot of people, and they doing his life story. So I'm in that show too.
That's you already out.
It's going to come. It's going to be on TV on Oxygen by November too.
Well, let me know so we'll announce it. So
November.
I'm going to get my audience to watch it here.
Yes.
And what are these? Hey, the one guy that's getting up there. Wait a minute, he got it there. What are the lessons you learned in prison?
Oh my God, the lesson I learned in prison.
I know. I know. Martin Luther King, he learned something.
He learned. Well.
So let's see how you're going to do. What are the things?
Okay.
I'm a former police officer, so let me hear.
Okay. Well, when you go in prison, you either got 2 things to do.
It's the attitude you have when you're in there.
Yes, it's the attitude. It's 2 things you can do. Either you come out worse or you can fix your life.
Yeah.
You understand? There's a lot of people that go over there and they just get used to the place.
Yeah. In other words, some people go in there and don't want to improve themselves. They want to just do what they're doing.
Yeah, they get want to keep
instead of playing how they can beat it the next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what we had to put up with.
Yeah. So and this is where when I got over there, I learned that either I move forward or I be another number. Which when you go to jail, you just a number. You're not a person no more.
Yeah.
You're just a number. So I started taking classes and better myself. So I learned how to discipline myself, how to be a better person.
Be a better person. Yeah.
Yeah, be a better person and know that, not because I was over there means that I was a bad guy.
Yeah.
It was sometimes you be in the wrong place.
You have some guys when you're in prison, you have some problems in there. They have more problems with them guys beating each other up or something,
Yeah, they want to go over there and waste their time. You know, you gotta make that experience just like the movies. This acting thing is just this experience that I'm trying to move forward and be better. So it's working because I'm right now. I got 3 more projects, 3 more movies that I'm gonna be.
You do any volunteer work?
You know what? I did for one of the Killer Closer. I didn't get paid. The check, it was, I told them to send it to a foundation. It was sent to a foundation. So like when I'm doing this, I'm not really into for the money. It's just for the love of it.
Yeah.
So
Now, when you came from Puerto Rico and you came to the United States, do you feel that was an improvement, or encouragement to do better? What?
Yes. When we moved from Puerto Rico, it was because it was really bad. It was really bad. The situation over there, a lot of murders, people killing each other.
Down there?
Yeah, really bad, really bad.
Yeah,
so my parents decided, listen, we got to move them from here because I don't want my kids to end up another number kill or you know. So
in other words, people in the United States don't realize what poverty is, what dangers there are, you know. And I don't know how you can experience that. You're going to say, well, go down there and live there 6 months and you'll find out what it's all about. We shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to clean it up, you know, friendship, religion, family, like you. You have a daughter, right?
Yes, 3 daughters.
3?
Yeah.
You only brought 1.
The other ones are little.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, you're doing the American style. You come, you got to work, you get you got a religion, you got a family, and people are proud of you. You
yes.
know? So your experiences is helping people. Where'd you get that haircut?
Oh.
I got a comment on that.
You know, I don't want to look with the hair crazy, so you know, I got my stylist doing my hair.
You know, I got my granddaughter gives me a haircut, and I usually have my hearing aids. I have the hair that hides it, but now she got woo.
She cut it off.
So yeah, so
you know, one of the
I got caught in a hair raid.
One of the upcoming show TV movies, the movie that I'm working, they might make me cut my hair. So that's another thing you gotta know.
Oh, because of the show.
Yeah, the character that I'm gonna play is gonna be a fighter.
If you get a wig, then you have to wear a wig.
Yeah. Well, the fighter got short hair, so this is thing that when you working, you gotta know. Today you can be like this. Tomorrow they can tell you lose 10 pounds. This character you gotta be 200 pounds. So I gotta be in the gym 24/7. So it's hard work. It's not as easy as it is like standing in the camera and say, hey, no. It's hard work. It takes more than acting. So your lifestyle gotta change and everything.
Well, where did you get the name your daughter, Crystal? How about the other 2? Where did you get that name?
Well, Crystal, that was more, her name is Crystal Lee. Crystal Lee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Her mom.
It's the whole name. It's beautiful. Crystal Lee.
Yeah, her mom named her Crystal Lee because, you know, my name was Luis. I guess she trying to make L, but she named it after a Chinese guy, Lee.
Oh.
So.
How about the other daughter? What's her name?
Ailianis Ruby.
Who?
Ailianis Ruby.
Madonna. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's her mom named her too. So you know, I usually not good with names.
Yeah, well, you know, my first daughter was named Joanne. You know, we couldn't. So I told her, I said, well, I want my first daughter to be named after my mother. You know, she says no. My wife says after my mother. So my mother's named Josephine. Her name was Ann. So we got it and cut it in half. Joanne.
Okay, so
we're live happily ever after, you know. But Italian people, you know, you take the names like Frank. You know, my first son will be the same name as the father. You know.
That's me. Mine is Louis Angel. My father is Angel Louis. So they just switch
Angel.
It. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans by the name Angel. I know them through boxes. I rough read. You know, in this corner, Angel here. You don't look like an angel to me.
It's an angel to you getting that ring. When you getting that ring.
There was a lady when I was a head of juvenile officer, you know, and this lady just brought her daughter in and says, oh my God, it says my daughter, she's a pain in the neck, she does this, she does that. He says, and I call her angel. If I knew, I would have called her devil.
Devil, yes. You know, sometimes the name switch your appearance.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, now tell me now, what's your future? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking forward in working
You do
more projects.
Modeling. You do some modeling.
Yeah, I did some modeling for John Casablanca and different companies. I have do modeling. So yeah, that's another thing. But I'm not into modeling a lot. But that's another thing where, you know, I'm looking forward for more into movies.
You know, we got a lively audience up here. Here's another one from her. How can a young person get into acting? You talked about the casting people, that lady.
Casting,
yeah. And I want to have her here on my show.
Okay.
Because we got the director of this show, John Doyle, very talented as far as show business and all, the whole bit, you know. And he's always looking for talent and all. I'm always looking for talent here, singers, dancers, or whatever. In fact, next week I got the Greek priest from the Greek church, and then I'm going to ask John if we can get the Greek dancers, you know, do the Talentella.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So for the young people, I tell them, listen, just
how can they get involved?
You can go, like I went to the academy, I went to John Casablanca to do some modeling and acting classes, but there's a lot of places, and don't one thing I'm gonna tell them, don't expect for production to look for you. You gotta look for this. You know, it's not like they're gonna come for you. You gotta look for it. You gotta submit it.
You gotta be
no agent unless you got a special talent. No, you gotta be like gonna find you a job. You gotta look for the job. Everything I do, I work for it. I keep looking. I keep looking. Mike Lemmon. So for all the young people that want to start, Mike Lemmon is a good casting place. Mike Lemmon always gets you a job in the tri-state area. And Henry Loftus, which is the bigger one in Philadelphia, which is the one that get the main movies like Creed. They have made movies like they have produced movies like Law Abiding Citizens. Yeah. So Mike Lemmon is really good for when you're starting. When you in a bigger role, you go to Henry Loftus.
Yeah, you never know where somebody's going to find you. The people are looking for talent, you know. And who was it? Famous movie actress, I don't know, Ann Southern or somewhere. Where she was a waitress, and this guy saw her. He says, made a movie actress out of her, you know. So you never know where. But if you don't knock on doors, you ain't going to see nothing.
You're never going to see nothing. And don't wait on nobody. You got to do it yourself.
Right. Yeah, you got to let your offense be your defense.
Exactly.
Right?
Let your defense.
Keep punching.
Never stop. Never stop.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I got another one here. The guy with the brown jacket up there. What advice would you give to immigrants that come here in the United States? Now, you know, we have a problem with these people are sneaking over and everything, you know. So I'm a former policeman. That's why I have to enforce the law. But you come in the right way.
Yes, we are.
Puerto Ricans is American, right?
Yeah, we are American. We don't need no. Yes, we are American citizen.
Well, what do you think of that? You have an opinion on it?
Yes. Well,
I don't want to get in politics.
No, it's I believe. I told everybody, listen, if you come over here, and you come that way, which is not the legal way, just trying to do the best to get everything right. Don't wait into these people gonna push you to get you out of the country because you're not doing it the right way.
Why are they leaving?
Well, listen, the politics now, these days, with the new president and everything, they're trying to force it. They're trying to force the law. So they don't got no choice. They don't got no choice, which either you stay over here until they cut you and send you back, and then you won't be able to come back 10 or 20 years, or you do it the right way. There's a lot of ways where you can stay over here.
Yeah,
most of these people are hardworking people.
Yeah.
They come over here to work. They come over here to work.
I agree. I like to get them in here, but get them in legal, the right way.
The right way, and it's nothing but fair, because if I'm a taxpayer, you know, why another person won't be a taxpayer? They taking the money up from me, so everybody should be the same. So when they come over here, they gotta better themselves, not just come over here and just be sneaking or doing your thing, and do it the right way. Do it the right way. You can be as successful as any other.
Yeah. Well, you know, I only know what I read and see on TV, and you know, but a woman comes over, she gets pregnant, and she goes back to Mexico or wherever country she, you know, and then the kid's there by himself. So then and then we're stuck with them. Oh, we're being mean to people. Well, don't have your babies here. Have your babies over there. And then another thing, you see them guys climbing over the wall?
Yes.
If they can climb over the wall, why don't they stay there and help their country?
Absolutely.
Be strong.
Absolutely.
If I get all the guys that climb over that wall, I get them and I put them in the army, and I create the United States Foreign Legion, and I send them out to the desert, the Sahara Desert, and let them climb walls over there. If they got the strength to go over there, stay there and build your own country.
And from the story that I heard, because I know a lot of them, they go through a lot to get to the United States. You know, some of them die before they make it to the United States. They get bit by snake. They get dehydrated in the desert. So they go through a lot. So why, if you're going to go through this, risk your life to come over here, why you don't make it, you know, when you over here, make it the right?
How these people go through the desert, you know, see the children and the bags, you know, and then how do they make it? I don't know. And then next thing you know, you find dead people along the desert.
They're people because they can survive. You know, you go over there.
And then some guy gets $500. Oh yeah, and they put him in a truck. And next thing you know, they find a truck with about 10 dead people in there.
10 bodies. When they get over here, most of the time they get cut and sent back to their. So they lost everything.
And
so
guys, they're shakedown guys. You know.
I just tell everybody, tell them, like, please, if y'all made it over here, just do the right thing. Don't be walking around doing, like I've seen a lot of them, drinking and wasting your time and wasting good people time.
What kind of training did you get on acting? I guess it's just natural ability, right?
Yes, most of the time it's natural ability. You get this, got to be inside of you. You cannot just say today I'm gonna be an actor.
You think I would be a good actor?
I think you'd be great. I mean, you got your show, your personality. Just make it
all right, here I come.
Well, you know what?
Hello, Sylvester, here I come. I got a shot. I'm going to be a boxer. Boom, boom, down, uppercut, left hook, right, pop. How's that?
Listen, you know what?
I'm tired.
I can talk to Sylvester Stallone and make a grudge match.
All right.
You want him?
We'll get him over here. You know, I was refereeing a fight in the Philadelphia Arena, and he happened to come in to sit ringside. He's a great fight fan, you know.
Yes.
Even though Rocky, but he's really a fight fan. The same thing with President, what's his name? Trump. Yeah. Well, I was assistant trainer with Mike Grant, who was fighting for the heavyweight championship in Taj Mahal. He owns it. You know, he came in the dressing room, then he was taping his hands, you know, for the fight. He was going to fight Lennox Lewis for the heavyweight championship. Knock on the door, the dressing room, for the fight, and he comes in with Afro-American guy by the name of Simmons, the producer, director, something, and Trump, who was he owned the place. You know, he come in, shook hands with her, and wished him good luck. You know, so he was a good fight fan, and also, I don't want to talk about fighting. I'm so proud that my mother and father left Sicily to come to the United States for a better life for my family. And they brought up 8 children. I brought up 4 children in Norristown, you know, and I'm so proud of this country, you know. So, you know what? Half hour's almost over. Here, read the last question. Over there.
How has my life has changed since I came to the mainland? Well, how my life has changed since I came to the mainland.
How did it change? It changed to the good.
Yeah, see, everything since I came over here has been for better. You know, like when you come to the United States, you come over here because you want to be a better person. You want to take advantage of everything that we get over here. I mean, it's not a secret that the United States is the best place to live in Earth. And I'm glad, you know, really appreciate it and
all right,
grateful.
How about doing a commercial you want to plug your show? It's coming up, Creed 2. Tell me about it, real fast.
You want to know how it was a Creed movie?
Is it inspiring?
Oh yeah, well, when working with Creed, it was opened the door for me to work in another show, TV shows and movies. After I worked in Creed 2, I got the job from that's when the producer and everything discovered me. I started working in the Killer Closer, like I say, Kemper and Kemper. I work in a movie called The Groundhog Day, which is a comedy about Martian. Then I work in what was the other one? I know I can't remember, but all these movies are coming up within the next 6 months. Now I've got an upcoming movie, upcoming music video.
What are you gonna do to make this show famous?
Oh, listen, what I'm gonna do? You just gotta look at me. You just gotta look at me because one day you will see me over here, next day you're gonna see me in Hollywood. The way
I want you to make this show like Second Hollywood.
I will promise.
We got a guy behind the camera over there. He's laughing.
I will promise you that whenever I make it that far, hopefully with God wills, I will.
I've been doing this show for 30 years. 30 years. Oprah did it for 25 and she surrendered. Jay Leno did it for 19 years or so. And Letterman, Jay Leno, 22 years. And I did it for 30 years. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure here, especially all these new students behind the cameras.
Yes.
And I got pretzels for them, Philadelphia pretzels. And I didn't bring any mustard, I'm sorry. But the next week I'll bring something, all right? So, Louis, tell them your last name.
Roche. Roche.
Where'd you get that name?
Oh, well, they got a couple of stories. They say he's German or French. Grandfather.
My real name is Cisco Chachu in there. So when I went to New York, the boxing manager says, nobody can pronounce it, so they call me Cisco. So I use Cisco.
Okay.
And everybody thinks I'm, Spanish or Hispanic and all. Arriba, arriba. Hey, I stood out. Yes. So, Louis, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure being in your show.
You're going to be our hit man. You're going to make this show famous. We now go worldwide, okay? So if you got any friends in Asia or Italy or whatever, tell them to listen in on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell you, but I had a little trouble with my eyes, and I was seeing double. And but it came back for this show, thank God, with all these new lights and new equipment, new students, So, and I want to thank the people in the audience there. We're at a packed house. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing us to come in, and may God bless each and every one. And keep your left hand high, stick and move, bob and weave, and keep your trunks off the canvas, okay? Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Cisco.
God bless you. Right?
God bless you too.
Hallelujah. 30 years and still bobbing and weaving.